Hello everyone, I am Professor Sandhya Joshi. I will be handling elements of costing for BCom 5th semester students for the academic year 2021. First, let us know why we should study elements of costing subject. So, for that, let me tell you all the objectives of the subject. Now, objectives to study are to arrive at the cost of production and services of every unit, job, process, operation, or department by close analysis of all expenditure. It means the main objective to study this subject is to find out the cost of production per unit, or it might be job wise, or even it might be process wise. Second objective is to take proper management decisions as to inefficiencies, waste, etc. It means like whatever objectives, decisions has to be taken by the management, that will be like to control the cost, and whatever resources we have, that has to be utilized efficiently, to serve as a guide to price fixing. Once if we know the cost of production, then that helps in fixing the prices. Next objective is to control the cost. The main objective of cost accounting is to control cost. So for that we will have to find out cost of production, as we have seen in the first objective. Okay, these are the objectives of elements of costing. Okay, let us discuss about the syllabus. First unit is introduction to cost accounting. This is theoretical. Okay, in this we will be studying limitations of financial accounting. Because of limitations of financial accounting, cost accounting was introduced. So we will have to study what are the limitations of financial accounting. Next we are going to study is meaning of cost, costing, cost accounting, and cost accountancy. Next we will study is objectives and functions of cost accounting, then advantages and limitations of cost accounting, then financial accounting versus cost accounting, steps for installation of a costing system, then meaning of cost center, cost unit, and cost audit. Okay, this is about your first unit. Now from this, for 2 marks questions you will be getting, as well as for 5 marks some theory question will be asked, and 15 marks also theory question can be asked. Next is unit 2, that is classification of cost. In this you will be studying elements of cost, materials, labor and overheads. Then you will be studying cost classification, meaning and importance of cost sheet, then specimen of cost sheet, then simple practical problems. It means here we will be studying classification of cost, means here expenses will be classified into direct expenses as well as indirect expenses. Based on that, these expenses has to be recorded in the cost sheet. So cost sheet format will be given. Accordingly, we have to enter all those direct expenses as well as indirect expenses in the cost sheet, so that we will get to know how much cost is incurred by each department and what will be our profit. Now your third unit is material cost accounting and control. Okay, in that we will be studying meaning and types of materials, essentials of material cost control, then purchase, functions of purchasing department, steps of purchase procedure, then calculation of EOQ, storage and its significance, fixation of different stock levels, then meaning of bin card and stores ledger, then methods of pricing the material issues. You have only two methods, that is FIFO and LIFO. So in this third unit, you will be studying problems on material control, in the sense when the materials has to be ordered, what will be the maximum limit, what will be your reorder level, all such problems we will be studying. And even from this, like 5 marks question will be asked, as well as 15 marks question will be asked for your exam. Fourth unit is labor cost, accounting and control. In that we will be studying meaning and types of labor costs, labor turnover, causes and effects of labor turnover, meaning of time booking and methods of timekeeping. Then you will be studying job card, idle time, overtime. Then system of wage payment. So here there are like time wage system, piece rate system, straight system, Taylor's system, as well as Merrick's wage system. So these are the different methods which will be used to calculate wages. Another methods are Halsey plan and Rowan incentive plan. Now these two methods will be used when you are giving incentives for the employees. Now again, for 5 marks question will be asked, as well as for 15 marks question will be asked. Usually many a times they have asked case study on labor cost. Last unit is overhead cost, accounting and control. So in this chapter you will be learning definition, classification, allocation and apportionment of overheads, basis for allocation and apportionment, then reapportionment of overheads. So here there are two methods, simultaneous equation method as well as repeated distribution method. So these two methods will be used to reapportion the overheads. Next you will be studying absorption of overheads, under and over recovery of overheads, methods of absorption. So here direct material, direct labor hour and machine hour. So these methods will be used for absorption. So here the combined expenses will be given. You will have to distribute these expenses. So overhead is nothing but it is an indirect expense. So whatever indirect combined expense we have, that has to be allotted to each department. Okay, this is your 5th unit. So even from this unit you will be having 5 marks problems as well as 15 marks problem for your exam. So this is total syllabus of elements of costing. Now your total paper for elements of costing will be of 100 marks, wherein 80 marks will be in writing and 20 marks will be given based on your internal assessment. Okay, in my next video we will be starting with first unit, that is introduction to cost accounting.
Nice.